Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to 30 CAGR YouTube channel. My name is Raj. Friends, today we are going to discuss about a very important topic that everybody has been discussing off late. And today we also got a paper or an article in Money Control about this F&O crackdown, right? So we will discuss what this article is all about and why everybody is discussing about this. Especially if you are an option trader or future trader, you have to watch this video. This is going to help you a lot. And before we discuss about this, in case if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do subscribe and hit on bell icon. All right, so this is the article. As you can see, this was published today morning in Money Control, and this is all about the F&O crackdown that SEBI has been hinting at for the last few days. So we will take a step back and see what exactly is happening. For the last few months or years, retailers have been heavily losing in options, right? We all know that almost 90% of the traders have been losing in option segment, and everybody, finance ministry or SEBI, RBI, everybody is really worried about these things because it's directly hitting household savings and it is not really contributing to the economy. Because of this, they have recently set up a panel. SEBI has set up a panel recently and asked them to investigate what is happening in the market and what are the possible solutions that they could implement. And today we got this news that the panel has finally suggested a few options. And please note that these are only the proposals for now. SEBI is not yet implementing this. So many people on Twitter and other social media platform, they've been thinking that this is going to get implemented from tomorrow. No, this is not the end of the world. They are not implementing this from tomorrow. As I said, this is just a proposal for now. They will seek feedback from entire 360 degree in the industry, like from vendors, brokers, exchanges, even from you and me also, even from traders. They are going to take feedback, and only after that they will implement this, right? So it's going to take like 3 to 4 good months of time, or maybe even more than that, and then they are going to implement this, right? So this gives us good time to decide what we are going to do once these changes have been implemented. So first, let's see what are the proposals that have been proposed by this panel, and then we will see what we have to do once these are implemented. So there are two very very important proposals, and first one is to uh, have only one weekly option contract per exchange, which means today we have four active weekly contracts from NSE and two from BSE, right? For NSE we have Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, and Mid Cap, and for BSE we have Sensex and BankX, right? Of course, there are other minor things also, but let's ignore them for now. Now, what this panel has proposed is only one weekly contract per exchange, which means, let us say NSA has decided that they only need Bank Nifty for weekly contract. Other three contracts will move to monthly. They will still not be completely removed. Okay, there's a lot of misconception behind all these things. So remember that all other instruments will be moved to monthly contracts, and likewise BSE also, they should see, they should probably decide which one to go with weekly and which one to go with monthly. Obviously Sensex has more volumes, they might pick Sensex for weekly and BankX for monthly. Why this is proposed is because as you know, so many people are losing money in the weekly options only. Almost 90% of the people trade in zero DTE, and so they are, some people are even doing zero hero options. So because of all that, people have been losing heavily in these weekly options, and hence they made this proposal. And then the second and the most important thing is minimum lot size of 20 to 30 lakh. Currently I think the derivative lot size should be around 5 lakh per contract per lot. Now the proposal is that increase it massively, like 4 times, 5 times, or 6 times even. This is just like how other country exchanges work. If you increase that, all the small traders would be eliminated from the market. They will not be able to trade these options. Let's say today we have 5 lakh contract size, and today if you want to sell Nifty, I think the lot size is 25, and you can sell it for 60,000 if I'm not wrong. And if this is increased 5 times, that 60,000 becomes 3 lakhs, which means if you want to sell one contract of Nifty, it becomes 3 lakhs. You need 3 lakhs, right? Of course, again, there are workarounds. People will hedge with one lot or even two lots OTMs, and that might become to 1 lakh or 80,000 again. So there are always loopholes and workarounds, but you need to understand that this is a major thing that will kind of take these small traders with 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 away from the option segment. That's the real purpose of having these proposals. They want to have some distance between the option segment and these option small option traders who are burning their money time and again, right? So that's the second proposal. So these are the most important, two important proposals that are going to affect the market very soon. And of course, there are also other proposals. You can see that other proposals include having a fewer strikes, right? Having a fewer strikes in the sense, today we have a hell lot of strikes. Like if you start from ATM, you will have 20, 30, even 40 strikes OTM and 40 strikes ITM, right? What they're proposing is, so many people are going to far OTMs and then burning their hands, purchasing that the premiums which have like penny premiums like 5 rupees, 10 rupees, assuming that it will go to like multifold, it will increase and then they become like 4x or 5x. So that's why they are proposing that strikes should be limited. But in my personal opinion, I think this is not a great idea, because there are pros and cons to this. And of course, they also said that intraday monitoring of position limits, what are the position limits they have to monitor within the day and take a call, and also further increasing margin requirement closer to expiry. This looks very reasonable, because as I said, these days zero DTEs are actually causing the problem, right? They are actually causing the damage to all these small traders. So if you keep increasing the margin as you come closer to the expiry, people will probably stop trading in expiry and then they move away from zero DTE. They probably trade in 4 DTE, 5 DTE, 10 DTE, or even 20 DTE, right? And those things will probably restrict or limit the losses to some extent. So this is another good proposal that the team has made. So as I said, these are all the proposals for now. We have to wait and see which one SEBI is going to implement, but surely they are going to take everyone's feedback in the industry, and only then they will move forward. So all this might take anytime between 3 months to 6 months. So it's a good time for you to plan your trading, right? Okay, let's say you fall into the small category, small capital category. So what is that you are going to do once you see the paper? All right, you can move from option segment to equity segment. In equity, you can have fantastic strategies, and even the risk is also pretty much limited, or the movement that equity stocks have is far lesser than these option segments. So there are pros and cons in equity as well. So you can go to equity segment, or you can increase your capital, or you can have the hedging. So it gives you enough time to decide. And at the same time, if there are any bigger traders with huge capital, high capital, they also have to rethink their strategies, because obviously this is going to dry up the volumes. Whatever SEBI decides, that's surely going to dry up the volumes, because that is the main purpose, to eliminate small traders from these markets. Obviously that will dry up the volume. So even if you are a trader with good capital, still you are going to see less volumes. Remember, less volumes means high impact cost because of high slippages, right? The buyer and seller difference will be increasing, and so you are going to have high slippages. So you need to decide what you are going to do with that. And finally, one should remember that whatever it is not going to happen tomorrow. It will take some time, and be ready. You also might have to give feedback to SEBI, and put on your points. So that's all we have for this video. People have been heavily discussing about this news, and so I thought I will just clear the air, because there are a lot of misconceptions around this news today. And as always, in case if you want any algo tools, you can come to this site. And of course, on that note, we are also planning to develop some algo tools for equity traders as well, right? So you will see some exciting tools in future. In case if you have requirement about any kind of algo tool, you can come to this page and check it out. And at the same time, if you have any questions, put it in the comments, or you can shoot an email. We will be glad to answer your questions. Thank you so much for watching. In case if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do subscribe and hit on bell icon. Have a great day.